What a surprise in my old age to get this honor from the University of Saskatchewan. It's one of those things that makes a person think, well, the days of old age must be the best years of my life. And I'm so happy to know that it's the Retirees Association of the university that has prompted all this. Yay to the old people of the world. Let's unite, let's live to the very end. Let's go from this earth knowing that we have belonged here. It's a wonderful world. It's a wonderful planet. There's so much we have lived through, and there's so much ahead for everybody else that's still going to be here when we're gone. But it's been a great ride. It's been such a high. So I want to say thank you, first of all, before I say anything else. Thank you to the University of Saskatchewan. And I just was looking at the email and I saw that there were so many people to thank, but most of all, I think it's the Retirees Association of the university that has thought about this. And so I say, good for us old people. And it's just great to be part of what the university is doing. You know, Saskatchewan has meant so much to me. It's where I first started to write. It's the province where there was this turning point time in 1964 when I was living in Moose Jaw that I became a writer. Up to that point, I was living to write, and I changed that. There was a crisis in my life, and I began to write, to know life, writing to live rather than living to write. And that was a turning point. That's when poetry started. And it was in Saskatoon at the University of Saskatchewan that I brought my poetry, and my first book of poems, The Splintered Moon, was published there, published while I was there. It was published by Fred Cogswell of New Brunswick. What it came down to, the one thing that I could trust was I could trust in goodness. I could put my faith in the arc of goodness that I believed. And the words I had at the time was that God is good. You hear that chanted these days by all kinds of people. But that is what I held, that there was an arc of goodness and humanity was on it. So it gives me confidence in times of war and horror, the Holocaust, all the things that have happened that tell us that evil triumphs. Not so. Evil triumphs for a season, but not for eternity. That there is an arc of goodness that we can have confidence in as part of the human race, human species. So my gratitude, first of all, I guess, is for that realization and for the connections that have been made along the way of my long life, and for the many honors that have come my way, for which I am very grateful. And now at this stage in old age, particularly during the time when there is decline and when normally this category is put into a situation of no value, to receive this honorary doctorate, I think is both a surprise and a delight and a great honor. So I want to thank the Retirees Association of the University of Saskatchewan and a huge number of other people who have made this project a reality. And it helps to make these the best years of my life. Thank you so much, all of you who have helped to make this true.